Hey y'all, I'm Wilson. Welcome to my little shop here. We got the next project on the table, fixing to get a door list for that. But before I get into that, I wanted to thank everybody for subscribing. I just hit over 300 subscribers today. I really wasn't expecting that when I started out. I couldn't even talk on the videos when I first started trying to do them. Hell, I can barely talk now. But anyway, this is our next project. I'm feeling a lot better about the videos. We got two projects that we just finished. Got the completed project done on video. We kind of skipped around a few parts, but we got hit the highlights anyway. So I've got this one I'm fixing to start. I'm setting up. I keep going over here. I'm setting up for another video over here. This is a simple little beginner project, but that's for the next video, so that's just a little sneak peek. And I've still got this bed. I stuck it back over here to the side because I don't even really want to mess with it, but I'm gonna have to. But I stuck it back over to the side for a minute. Anyway, this one right here, let me set y'all up on my little stand. We're gonna do a quick little short video on this thing tonight. The way I do things a lot of times, I'll start something, set it to the side until I've got enough material to do the rest of it, because I do a lot of stuff from scrap. These frames I've got here, this was leftover wood from a job. I just had an idea of what I wanted to do with it, so I went ahead and made the frames, set them to the side. These things, I've probably had them set to the side for about a year now. I'm finally getting to a point where I've got more time to do projects, so I'm feeling better about that. So I'm going to put all of them on video that I can while I can do it. So anyway, we've got this here. I'm going to get a door list on it. This is going to be a dresser and two little end tables, and we'll get more into how we're going to do them later on. We'll do more videos on these. Anyway, I'm going to do a 1/2-inch overlay. I'm going to do a shaker style door, but I think I'm going to change it up, not do a full shaker. I think I'm going to do a detail on the outside, do square on the inside and a detail on the outside. So not really a shaker door, but that's what it would be, a shaker door with a detail on the outside. But for what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 1/2-inch overlay doors. These two end cabinets, they're the same. So I'm going to get started on my list here. I'm going to do these as double doors. They're going to open up, and I'm going to do roll-out drawers behind them. So I'm going to have four doors. And I'm going to do, like I was just saying, I'm going to do 1/2-inch overlay. So I'm going to measure my opening. And then I need to go an inch bigger than that. That'll be a 1/2-inch overlay on this side, 1/2-inch overlay on that side. So I've got a 20-inch opening. That makes 21. My doors need to come out to 21 total, both of them together. So for 21, that's 10.5. I'll have a 10.5 door here, 10.5 door here, except I still need a gap in between for them to be able to work right. You don't want your doors to shut and hit on each other. So I need them to overlay a 1/2-inch and a 1/2-inch and have a gap in the middle. And I let them have an 1/8 inch, a tight 1/8 gap in the middle. So my measurement right here is 20. That makes it 21 total. Split that in half. Each of my doors is 10.5. And then to get that 1/8 inch, I take another 1/16 off each of the doors. So from 10.5, that makes it 10 7/16. So that's my width on those. And then my height, my opening's 17. So I just add an inch to that. My height is going to be 18. So that gives me 1/2 inch overlay top and bottom and 1/2 inch overlay on the sides. Now you can do all kind of different overlays. You can even get hinges that are overlaid far enough that you can do a Euro look on a face frame cabinet. You can, if you know how to work all your measurements out. But for these I'm just doing a 1/2 inch overlay. So I got 4 of those. Now this cabinet, I'm going to have 2 doors in each opening, and I'm going to have roll-out drawers behind those. So that's another 4 doors. Alright, my opening is 24.5. So that's going to be 25.5. So that's going to be 12 3/4. It's late at night. Did I measure that right? Let's go. You can mark it on the frame if you want to check it out. I'll get my 1/2 inch. I measured to a 1/2 inch right there. And I had 12 3/4. Take off a 1/16. That's 12 11/16. Let me come back from this side. Put it on a 1/2 inch. 12 3/4. 12 11/16. That gives me my 1/8 inch gap. So those 2 doors, or those 4 doors, I got 4. They're 24 1/4, so that's going to be 25 1/4. So those doors are going to be 25 1/4 tall by 12 11/16 wide. And then for the drawer fronts, of course, they're going to be 1 drawer front for each opening. It's not like the doors. I don't have to split it up. So the drawer fronts are just going to be the same thing. I've got 15 inches wide. So that'll be 16. That'll be 16, and then my heights I've got okay, I equaled all those out. It's been so long since I did this frame, I couldn't even remember what I did to it, but I equaled all of them out. So 6 3/4, add 1 inch, that'll be 7 3/4. And that's going to be 4 of those. And then I do the same thing here. 24.5, it's going to be 25.5. And the height is still 7 3/4. So I've got 2 of those, 4 of those. I've got my doors. So that's my door list on there. Now, I'm not going to get a list on my drawer boxes yet because I'm not sure if I'm going to use the undermount slides or if I'm going to use the side mount. I'll figure that out as I go along. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to make this video short, and I just wanted to thank everybody for subscribing. If you like the videos, go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 500. I just hit over 300 today, so I really appreciate y'all. So anyway, let me pick y'all up here and I'll go back over this. We've got this project coming up. Now I'm going to get the doors. I think I've got the material. Don't let me lie to you. I think I've got the material to do the doors for this. So we're fixing to get the doors and then set it to the side till we can get the other stuff to put it together. But this right here, I'm not sure if I'm going to turn around and do the video on this tonight or if I'm going to wait for tomorrow. But this is our little beginner project we're going to do. And of course, like I was saying earlier, I got that damn bed I got to put in the spray room. But anyway, I sure appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all subscribing. And I will see y'all on the next one.